Howdy, howdy, it is Cyril. Just getting loaded in here. Howdy, howdy, how is everybody doing? Hope y'all are having a great evening. I am an hour late, and I apologize. I was supposed to start streaming an hour ago, but I didn't. My wife had been out of town for like a week, and she just got back, so we were talking and catching up, and I missed her. So, oh well, she's more important than this. Sorry, I don't know. But now she's settled in, she's settled down. She wants to just like zone out and play Stardew Valley and take a breather. She was out of town for work. So, she's tired. She is tired. And I don't blame her at all. So let's see here. Tonight, so I started an hour late. Again, catching up with the wife, because she's been out of town. So I will stream a little bit longer tonight than I normally do to make up for it. But tonight, we're gonna do some like testing. I want to try some things. I got my music playing. Honestly, I'm kind of digging the music tonight. We're gonna do. I know. Poor YouTube will not get the benefit of music, but that's just the way that it is on this one. What do I want to do? I don't need this, and I don't need this that I found. So I want to test some things tonight. Specifically, I want to test some, like, ship weapon shenanigans. So let me, like, this is gonna be a little more chill. There's not really gonna be too many bounties right off the bat until we get the ship weapon situation sorted. But we gotta go back to New Babbage, because all of my ship parts and shenanigans are down there. So, let's see. What ship do I have here? I've got my Gladius, which I need to... Do I need to take it back to New Babbage? Yes, I do. What else? I gotta take, like, freaking everything back to... We'll take the Gladius, because I do need to put new weapons and things on there, but that'll just save us a little time. All right. Oh, guys, it's been a week. I'm friggin' worn out. I'm looking forward to the weekend, but at the same time, I got voluntold to work. So I'm losing my weekend anyways. I need to fucking take a day off. I need to tell my boss that they can survive without me for a little bit and take a day off. I forget how much I enjoy the Gladius. It's a good ship, great visibility, good speed. I'm sitting off-centered though, there we go. I just don't use it as much anymore. I guess I do need to go to the planet. So, the thing I kind of want to test is the viability of mixed loadouts, right? And what do I mean by that? So, the Gladius technically has a mixed loadout, right? It's got laser repeaters and a ballistic Gatling on the front. So, I want to see if that applies better now that ballistics have been improved. And look at this thing. Such a cool ship. I know it's basically just a jet. It's not as sci-fi as everything else, but I love it. I miss flying this. Maybe I do need to fly this more. It's just so much more responsive than my heavy fighter. Plus the icebreaker paint on this is great. I wish Star Citizen would come out with more icebreaker paint for different ships. Honestly, I would slap it on literally everything if I could. Except for maybe my MX. Maybe I would, I don't know.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. Engines online.
I like how when you dismount, your character doesn't use the ladder too. He just jumps straight off. Because that's exactly what everybody would do, right?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle
Alright,
recall.
let's store this.
To our storage facility.
I need to recall some stuff. This.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
So the Cuddy Black. The Cutter can stay. We're not gonna mess with that tonight. I need to do some things to the Cutter, but that'll be a different time. We need to recall the
Your
MX.
insurance claim has been sent.
Pulse Razor. Nope. I do love the Mirai Razor EX. Like, it is really a great stealth fighter / recon ship. The Connie Andromeda. No, I don't. Do I need to recall that? I don't think I do. No, wait, it's here anyways. The Zeus is already taken care of. So it's just the Gladius, the Cuddy Black, and the Guardian that I've got to deal with. So first, the Gladius, right? What I'm doing right now, I'm going to leave... Well, let me look at the weapons. So I've got 2 Panthers and a Mantis Gatling. Can I get a better Gatling? Hold on, let me get on Urkel real fast. Let's see. What do we got? Okay, I'm on Urkel. What do I gotta fix? I've got an Eclipse selected. Oh, that's because someone was talking to me about ship parts. No. Alright, Aegis Gladius. Yep. Let me look at... Okay, the Mantis Ballistic Gatling. Laser. That's a scatter gun. I don't care about that. What is that? I've never paid attention. I normally haven't paid attention to ballistics just because they were bad for so long. There's a Tiger Strike T-21. What is that? What's on here right now again? The Mantis? Where's that rated on here? Dominance, Ardor, Predator, Tiger Strike. GT2. So this has a burst DPS of 507 with an alpha max of 19. 507, alpha max 19, but this other Gatling is higher. Tiger Strike T-21. Where do I get one of those? Let's see. UEX, my old friend. Where can I get a Tiger Strike T-21? Crew L5. Okay. Or the center mass here. Do we just do that? Why not? Hold on. I needed one more weapon. Let's see where I can buy it. L3, L4, Mike L2, Crusader. So we're just gonna have to travel to multiple places. Okay. Alright. Alright. The first thing we're gonna do though is unequip all of this. And unequip the missile racks. Oh, there's the one I forgot. Okay. Alright, now which... Okay, no. The Castillos are for a different pet project that I need to work on. I think it's the 341s. Yeah, it is. So I need a 341, a 341, a 341. Where's the last rack? There it is, in a 341. Because I like Task Force 1 missiles a lot. Because really the Gladius is for fighter v fighter combat, in my opinion. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so I don't really need... well, I could use bigger missiles, right? But they're flared off so easily, I'd rather have more missiles. There we go, like that. Yes. Let's just, because I'm paranoid, I'm gonna raise it up and put it down just to make sure the change is stuck. Plus I can make sure that all the missiles are correct. Makes me feel better. So that way when I call it to other places, I know it's good to go. Look at these little tiny missiles. I mean, they're probably as big as my torso, but This is where your missile racks are, if anyone was curious. Then I got my Panthers, and I guess I'm gonna replace this Gatling. Alright, back down you go.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us.
What time do I
Welcome
have
to
left
the
on
ASOP
my...
Vehicle Retrieval System.
2 minutes on that one, and a minute on that one. You know what? Instead of accelerating them, let's go get the Gatling that we need from the store here. And I'll show you all around New Babbage. Alright, whoops. Sorry, I have too many tabs open. Alright, we're gonna go... It's a cool armor setup that that guy had. So we need to go to center mass real quick. Shouldn't take us that long. Yeah, in the metro loop. Oi. So, the tram system that each major city has, like, it's cool, right? But man, it takes forever to get anywhere. It is kind of cool, like, how much detail they've get into it. Like, the signs outside works, the sign inside works for the most of the time, for the most part. Oh well. Then you got this big glass tube that you can look out of. And just to give you all, like, a sense of the scope of the game, like, when we... Hey, Arctic, how's it going? How you doing tonight? Wish the sun were out, but oh well. Dude.
Nearing next stop.
I mean, good trip though. Good to hear. See, weirdly, my wife also just got back from a trip. So I was late getting on because I was catching up with her, but yeah, she's zoning out, like playing Stardew Valley now. Oh, okay, nice. What weapon was I getting here? Tiger Strike T21. Let me look at this. Alright, we're gonna give this a shot. Any new stuff in SC? So they released the final wing of the Onyx facility. I don't know how long it's been since you last got on. But it's I mean, it's got a cool new LMG that gets stronger and slower the longer you shoot it, which is weird in my opinion. Other than that, the Evocati patch notes got released. Now they're under NDA, but I know you can read the patch notes, so I don't really know how that works. But there's a lot of salvage changes incoming. But that hasn't happened yet. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, since then though, since that last stream I did where I was running the Onyx facilities, nothing new's been added. I've just been trying to do player bounties more. And we're all waiting for CitizenCon and I guess the next patch with these salvage changes, and that's it. I don't know if I've never paid attention to this map or if it's always been.
Who am I?
Hey Garshok, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
But yeah, and you have a good day too. Like I said, I appreciate the follow. Thank you. We're gonna get back and slap this ballistic Gatling on my Gladius. Because since they rebalanced ballistics, I'm curious if mixed like laser repeater ballistic Gatling loadouts are the future. I kind of want to try it. So I'm just slapping mixed loadouts on all of my like PvP ships.
Nearing next stop.
All right, let me out. There we go. Just a random thought, but I always think this is like a small elevator lobby for such a big spaceport. Like if this were a major city in real life, this would be chock full of people just waiting to get up and down the elevators. It would be a mess.
Hey there.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
I just want to look at everyone's armor.
Hi,
Guys, visit us
and
again.
welcome to New Babbage.
All right, let's get this on our ship. Let's give this a shot.
Located in the plaza, the factory line has all of Microtech's latest offerings.
Oh, come on. I thought my hangar was persistent here.
The
Welcome
Empire's leader
to
in
the
cutting-edge
ASOP vehicle
technology,
retrieval system.
where creative innovation meets
Vehicle
innovative
selected.
creativity.
Your vehicle has. Please visit us again.
Hello, and welcome to New Babbage, capital city of Microtech, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Thank you, Microtech voice.
Curious.
It's too bad that Microtech doesn't have, like, more ships for sale on it. Kind of like how Hurston does. Okay. I forgot, we called it. Now I gotta put it back so I can,
To the ASOP, your vehicle has. Please visit us again.
put the Gatling on it. What blew up? Sounded like someone crashed into the station. All right, let's see. Come on. All right, vehicle weapons. We're gonna take this Gatling off. And then we're gonna put our new one on. And I really want to shoot it. I'm just gonna shoot it once real quick.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval. Your vehicle, please visit us again.
We'll see how like far off target it is compared to the laser repeaters that I've got on there, the Panthers. I think I hear someone else's like ship noise. Oh well. Alright. What an interesting little turret. Alright. Let's give it a shot.
Aegis combat system activated. Systems green.
Alright, and what's our power looking like? Okay.
Launch complete.
Well, that's not too bad.
Landing gear retracted.
Honestly, it feels like they have about the same fire rate. Oh, I forgot to put my gear down. Just you know, pro pilot business, nothing to see here.
Landing gear deployed.
There we go.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
You know what? We won't reload it, just in case we claim it somewhere else. All right, let's go fix our other ships now. send this back down.
Welcome to the ASOP. Your vehicle. Please visit us again.
And while it's
Goodbye.
doing that, I'm gonna take a look at the Cuddy Black that I have. Now, last time I was using this, I had ready for the battlefield or what? Yeah, I'm trying to be more ready. These past 2 streams, I've been doing bounties, and the changes that they've made to like the ballistics and armor on the ships and shields and stuff, like you can feel the changes. So I'll be in like my Guardian MX, and 4 size 4 laser repeaters feel okay, but you can definitely tell it's a little, the time to kill is a little bit lower. So I want to fix it. Now with the Cuddy, I just want to fix a couple things. Turret, no. What do I have? Left wing, right wing, left wing. Okay. We're gonna throw the ardors on this. And I used to have a bunch more looted, but they disappeared in the patch. How you liking bounties? I only hate when I roll up on some dude and he's just inside. I haven't had as many inside a Polaris. Bounties are frustrating though, because you know, you can spend like half hour, maybe more time chasing a dude like across the galaxy as he's moving to, only for him to like go hide in Grimhex and there's nothing you can really do. Or, you know, you'll get to a bounty, do 90% of the damage to it, and then like some guy in a wolf shows up at the last second, does like the last hit, and he gets the kill so you don't get paid. That stuff is frustrating. And, you know, why do player bounties to earn 150 credits when you could do, like, the Gillies Combat Gauntlet number 6 in under 5 minutes and get the same pay? But it is fun. I don't know. It's fun fighting other people. I want to get better. I guess that's all I'm going to do for right now for that. I need to go loot more Ardor repeaters. I do think they need to up the pay. Like 200k, 300k maybe, just to compensate you for the amount of time that you're sinking into it. I also feel like with
Welcome to the ASOP.
there should be like some way to see how much damage you've done to a bounty. So if someone comes up and cleans up at the last second, like you'll get a large portion of it, then they'll get a proportional portion based on how much damage they dealt to the target.
Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Alright, for this thing, I need to travel to get new weapons. Where am I going? Virginie, Hurston L3, Hurston L4, Microtech L2 is probably the closest. Where is that? Well, we'll find out when we get in the sky. Whenever they do figure out for pay, they've talked about, this is just for contracts in general. SIG has talked about figuring out a way to make it split correctly. Or no, wait, it currently splits. But I don't think they were happy that pay was splitting. They wanted it like pay to scale properly based on your squad size, if I remember correctly. So if they can figure that out, that might be the stepping stone we need to get better payout on bounties and like split between multiple bounty hunters. For those of you watching, there's also a bug right now. If I would go into third person while in like a new Babbage hangar, it'll crash my game. Don't know why, but it makes things tricky. Give hits on what ships there are on like targets on a pushover ship. Oh, yeah. Oh shoot, I forgot where I was going. Hold on. I need it. Okay, hold on. I've got too many tabs. I'm gonna put that there. I said Microtech L2, I think. Yeah. Lagrange Station 2. Come on. Yep, there it is. Yeah, that would be fine. Like, kind of like the way how they classify HRTs and stuff already. I don't know how weird it would be to do a bounty contract, though. Like, say they're not in a ship. Like, what if they're just a ground target? That might be too many variables for them to implement. But it would be cool if, like, you're doing a bounty, you get there, you see it's a capital ship, and I don't know. You could somehow broadcast that to other bounty hunters. I don't know how you would do that without, like, tipping off the bounty. Yeah. At some point, though, they're supposed to flesh out the bounty system more, so you're not just blowing up ships, though, right? Like, you're supposed to bring the body in, the guy in. Like, put him in those little...
I got a sign.
Those little, bounty hunter tubes. It might be. I kind of get it. Like, I could see the vision. Because what they want, or at least in the past, what SIG has said they wanted, is for ships to blow up less, maybe pay more for that extra mile. Yeah, definitely. Like, if you bring a target in, pay more. That'd be great. I'd be down for that. But yeah, so they've said that they want ships to you know, blow up less. Like right now we call it soft death and then like hard death. And so the ship will go soft death, but then it would be a pain a big chore to make the ship actually explode. So what they want is for you to board the ship, right? And go in and kill or incapacitate the people inside. You know, and that's where, like, the Legionnaire comes in. Shit like that.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your
And, you
vehicle
know, and I'd be fine with that. They also said they were... Initially, in the original version of the plan, I think the Volt weapons were supposed to stun a player instead of killing them. It was supposed to be like a taser weapon. And so ideally you would use that to stun your bounty target. So I don't know. There's a lot of pieces missing, but it's coming together slowly. And, you know, today they referenced, so there's the patch notes that talk about what's going on in the PTU, the Evocati stuff. And they referenced salvage changes, right? Well, now you're going to have to one day. Yeah, that's right. Well, there's other games to enjoy. But, where was I going? Oh, yeah. So they talked about salvage changes. And one of the changes is that when you salvage a ship, you're gonna get, like... Hold on, what did they say? You're gonna get, like, different qualities of materials, I think, and you're gonna have to go refine your salvage into RMC and stuff. And they said that this is like the base layer for crafting, because eventually you'll salvage a ship and the stuff you salvage off of it will be the same materials that you need to build that kind of a ship. So there's all these pieces floating around for all these different game loops. We just got to get from here to there. I don't know if I've ever been in this station. Where am I going? Ah, here's where I'm going. Ugh. All right. Who makes this? Apocalypse Arms? Slow to spin up and cool down. We'll go for it, though. Alright, back to the ship. Oh, my insult bump's beeping at me. Hold on. What's going on? Oh. Hold on. Little diabetic timeout. What's going on here? We'll see if that works. They ended the Polaris to the... Are you talking about the, They said they were going to change the corridors and stuff, I think, for the Polaris. Okay, that worked fine. I think they want to make them, like, easier to read, kind of like how the Idris is, where they have signs and shit. Oh, you mean to the website store? I need to go check. Let's see, let's see. Alright, we're changing our vehicle weapons. Top right, what do I... The ones that fall off the most are top right and top left. Well... Yeah, we'll do this. If top right and top left fall off the most, then I want the stuff with potentially infinite ammo to stay on longer. Is my Atlas here? I forgot about that.
Your vehicle has been... Please visit us again.
Let me see what else is in the store right now. Hold on. Well, the war bonds are still the Apollo medevac and triage, I think, if I'm reading this right. It was on CCU game, at least, looking at it. Alright, so yeah, I do have 2 Revenant Gatlings now. Okay. Now we need a test.
Thank you. And please visit.
Let's see. We're just gonna grab up all these while I'm thinking about it. And what do I want? I don't want a very low risk. Is there a moderate risk? Oh, there is. Let's do this one first. To test.
Good day to take down some shitheads, huh? Got your pay on tap and ready to go once you punch him out.
If this little AI bounty goes well, then maybe we'll go straight to bounty hunting the other guys. Oh, my insult bump's going off again. What is going on? Whenever I freshly change this out, it always gives me a ton of
So that
problems.
you're picking up another bounty. Good luck with this one. Bounty's all yours. Get locked and loaded and take him out.
Look at all this shitty cable. If you can help it, don't ever become diabetic. Pro advice. See if that works. my quantum break? Kinda did. We're about to find out if this is a good idea or not. Normally, I hate mixed weapons because they're in the game. So they have different like weapon offsets where the point of impact is slightly different from other weapons, and there is a way to change that, but I have never ever messed with it. But if mixed loadouts become, like, the meta, then maybe I will. Maybe I'll learn how to do that. Dude, yeah, you get some rest, Arctic. I'll see you around. I forgot how slow this is compared to the Gladius. It's so slow. What's he doing? Okay. Okay, now it sees me. We gonna get in range here? Well, okay, something was in range. Oh, everything's in range. Alright. I have to get used to the dual crosshair shenanigans. Come on. Ooh, that is zippy. Okay.
Done and dusted. Nice one. Send in your pay.
Oh man, I might like that a lot. What? Oh. Well, let's keep practicing then. What is it? Well, I took a wing off. See, that's the only shitty thing, though. There's not a ton of overlap.
Target destroyed.
Okay. Alright, let's go try it with, like, actual combat. Okay, I'm a moron. We can do this. Let's do this. Where is this person? Oh, is he at friggin' Grim Hex? I am tired of every contract being at Grim Hex. This one, though. Where are you at? Where is this? Oh, it's Dupree. Alright, let's go have some fun. Alright, so I said he's at Dupree, let's go have some fun. Why did I say that? Currently, there's something... So I don't do cargo, right? Just not a cargo guy. There's like a Red Wing, I don't remember, contract, which I think... Well, either way, it's at Dupree. And for whatever reason, the contract, once you take it, immediately makes another contract. So you can stack that contract a lot and only make like one run from Dupree to another location. And you make, you know, millions doing this pretty quickly. So it's become just a PvP hotspot. So let's go check it out. Let's go see what's going on. Who am I going after, by the way? Rav Dare. Okay. Rav Dare. All right. Sorry, I needed to check a work thing. I'm worried that the weapon offset is going to make this more difficult for me than I want. Because we got to be pretty well lined up. Any side-to-side motion really offsets all these weapons for point of aim, point of impact. So I don't know. Not super sure how I feel about that. I might just have to get good at switching back and forth. All right. How busy is it gonna be? That's the question. It's probably gonna be mildly busy. That's my guess. I'm guessing everybody's off work. They're gonna be trying to get into it. Oh, this guy's flying. Okay. Thought he'd be on the ground. 3. Okay. There's the Polaris. Okay, and that's an Idris. Shoot. Wait, that's not him though. So it's busy here, that's for sure. I was wrong. It's not mildly busy. It's very busy. Let's see if we can catch up to our bounty though. Contract failed? Oh, the other contract. Why can't I lock onto this guy yet? Is he in like a stealth fighter? He might be. Oh golly, my frames are tanking. There's like 3 capital ships in this area, so... Dude, what is this guy flying that I can't see him?
Caution. Target friendly.
Dude, that thing ain't friendly. Why are you giving me that caution? Oh, I don't know if I can do this with the way my frame rate's going. And I'm getting targeted by something else. Dude, between my frame rate and...
Engines destroyed. System
didn't let let me solo him. Oh well.
Weapon system destroyed. Weapon system.
There's too many of them. Yeah. Well, everybody gets a contract now. All right. Oh, Nelly. All right. Dupree is hot right now. Frick. Oh, I forgot to take call to arms. Shit. Oh well. I effed that up. Oh well. I don't, especially on this little tiny screen, you can't see it, but I've got like a new computer rig ready to build behind me. I just need time off of work to build it, but that should help me get better frame rates in Star Citizen. I am so stoked to build this, but I got to work Saturday. I got the motherboard in on Tuesday. That was the last part that I needed. I've got to work. So I'm going to work regular tomorrow. I'm voluntold to work tomorrow night. And then I'm also voluntold to work Saturday. So I'm going to try. Maybe I can build it Saturday before I got to go to work. I don't know. Oh, shoot. Did I? I'm at Microtech. I'm not at Port Tressler. I thought my spawn was at Port Tressler. Alright. Pro tip right now. So my home base is at Microtech. It is faster right now. If you die and you're set at Microtech, if you exit to menu and then re-enter the game, you'll spawn in your hangar. And that's faster than taking the shuttle from the medical area back to whatchamacallit, back to the station. Oh well. I need to test the Gatlings more. But I don't know. I effed that up. I went to Dupree. There were multiple ships shooting at me, not just that one dude with the crime stat. And my frame rate was garbage. But I'm also a bad pilot, so I just need to straight up get good at some point. Alright, back into the game. Let's see, what... You know what I really want to do?
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle, please visit.
I want to go loot in Pyro a little bit. We're gonna go give it a shot. Oh, how much shit do I have on me? You know what? It'll be fine. The only thing I'm gonna grab is cruise, I think. I don't even have cruise here, though, I don't believe. Oh, I do. Okay. We'll take that. So, I'm trying to get better at battles. Trying to get better at PvP fighting. I am not a good dog fighter. I need to get better. With frame rate issues and things, I think I can fix that with the new computer. Everything else is just about getting good. You know, fucking learning how to do it, developing some skill. But it's not my favorite gameplay loop. What I really, really enjoy is this. It's like scavenge gameplay. So we're gonna go into Pyro. We're gonna scavenge a little bit. I have 2 mantises on here, I guess. I didn't really know that. Or I wasn't paying attention. There we go.
Shield system offline.
The guys that I normally play with are doing a... Oh, holy cow. Hold on. That's my bad. No one saw that.
Gear up.
Pyro. So the guys that I normally play with, they're doing a big ground operation tomorrow, and I'm super sad because
Drive is now on.
it sounds fun. I love doing ground ops, and but I gotta be working tomorrow.
Drive is now on.
At the current rate that I'm getting voluntold, I will probably work. Well, sometimes 20. I work 18 out of 21 days this month. It's just not a lot of time to be away, to be off, to reset from, you know, all the work that you do during the week. I mean, what? I don't know. I'm bitching. I'm definitely bitching, right? A little pity party for me. Woe's me. But I have a good job. I have a stable job. I have a lovely wife. I have fresh food. I have clean water. Like, overall, I'm pretty blessed, I think. So let's see. If I want a full Ardor loadout for like my Pyro Pirate Cuddy Black, I need 4 more. And really the only way to get that is by finding them. So we'll go to Pyro, we'll set our spawn, then we'll try and hit up the exec hangars and see if anything's over there. Oy, oy, oy. SitCon is around the corner, though. And I'm gonna be working during it again. But I'm excited. You know what I mean, I'm huffing my hopium, right? I hope that Nyx gets released. Like, kind of like how Pyro got released last time. I don't know. I think we're almost there. We've, like, wrapped up the Onyx facility story, which has the Vandal, which points at Nyx. We're about to wrap up the Pyro story, so that'll be concluded, and we can move on to something else. There may or may not have been Nyx-associated leaks that are all over the internet now. And I think that's the next place to go. I think we're going to Nyx. In my mind, it would also be easy, air quotes. Look, coding is not easy. These poor guys. Especially with the spaghetti code that Sig is rocking. But Nyx has less planets, I believe, than the other systems. So it would be easier in that there are fewer planets to, you know, refine and implement and make things to do on. So I think they can do it. I think they've been talking for like a year now that since they built Pyro, their like planet building tech is off the charts, right? It's doing so much better. So I think the stars are aligning for like a Nyx reveal or a Nyx release or something. And I think it would be good. I think it would be awesome. I'm trying to remember when Pyro got released. You know what? Let's look it up while we're flying. When was Pyro released? Let's see. Let's see. Which patch was Pyro released? It was not 4.0, was it? No way. I guess it was 4.0. Why do I feel like it's been so long? So when was the 4.0 patch? It was December of 2024. Okay. So yeah, I feel like Sitcon, they could come out and be like, and guess what's coming? Nyx. And it'll get released in December again, maybe, hopefully. And you know, there's like, supposedly they're working on that ship that was also leaked that looked like a alien heavy fighter, at least that's what people thought. You know, it's like, and we're gonna release Nyx. Nyx is gonna come out December. When it comes out, we've got the alien heavy fighter. We're gonna launch a new plot line because we wrapped up all of our other plot lines. Like, we can get there. We can get there. How much fuel do I have? I have enough fuel to get through the gate and set my spawn. So that's what we're gonna do. But I don't know. Maybe I'm a crazy person. Maybe none of that shit'll happen. Maybe they won't say a thing about Nyx during SitCon. I don't know. But I think it would be good. I think it would be good. What else do I think they're going to talk about? Surely they talk about base building, right? Or crafting. They're definitely going to talk about crafting and engineering. They might touch on base building. They should, at least, in my opinion. I got a course correct. Alright. Come on, come on. Line back up. There we go. That guy was coming in hot. He's gonna bounce. Was everybody just waiting for someone to open it up? Maybe. Oh, that's loud. Alright. Let's ride. Whenever go through the jump gate in a Drake ship and see that it's moving at like 1,300 meters per second, I just imagine the interior of the ship rattling like it's gonna fall apart any second. I don't know. Love me my Drake ships though. I really, really like RSI ships, but I love me my Drake ships. They have a special place in my heart. Especially my cutter. I love the cutter. People give me so much shit for like putting stealth parts in it. Not grade A stealth parts, but just stealth parts. But dude, the little cutter with full stealth parts is a tiny, tiny signature.
Quantum fuel is at 25%.
And you know, you're not gonna win a fight against a player in a cutter. So you might as well make it harder to hit. Alright, let's land, set spawn. Get some fuel.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
And there's the landing pads. Took me a second to see them. If y'all don't know, if you're looking at a new station, you're going, where's the landing pads? Where's the landing pads? That's, there's some more. But that's what you're looking for, those green flashing lights that are on the exterior of these pads. I need to practice my vector landing. Every time I land on one of these, that's what I'm thinking about. Oh. We nearly did practice our vector landing.
Landing complete.
Okay. Let's refuel. That's the wrong button.
Quantum fuel is at 100%. Engines offline.
Come on. Where'd it go? Come on. Where's the button? There it is. There we go. The Cuddy Black needs a little work. It needs a gold pass. I need to physicalize its parts and other stuff. The buttons. I guess those buttons work physicalized. It's just hard to hit it. Oh, what pad am I at? 3? Where? It's got to be down here then. Okay, yeah. No, I don't need to check in. I need to do this. I need a touchscreen that works. There we go. All right, let's get back on the road. You know, maybe this is just me, but I kind of wish... So there used to be a station that had no elevators. It was all like exterior, I think. It was called Port Olisar, and people loved it. They liked that there were no elevators or any of that shit. It was all just accessible from the outside or something. Similar to that, I suppose, in theory. I wish there was like more of a parking lot outside the station, like a bigger landing pad. Because I would love to see everybody's ships just like out on these pads. You're walking back to your ship, and you can just kind of like look and see other people's stuff. Get a moment to go, oh, you know what? That's a cool ship, cool library. Like the paint on that. All right.
Landing gear up.
Let's go see if there are any abandoned ships for us to poke around at.
Drive is now on.
Let's do a little looting. Let's see if there's anything fun that we can go repurpose, that we can acquire. I cannot wait for the new scavenging changes to hit. They mentioned it a couple patches ago, but I'm ready. Like, making this profitable for players again to go out, find dead ships, floating out in space, taking all the parts from them and selling them for a good chunk of change. Like, I'm down for it. Like, make it happen, Sig. I am ready. The loot goblin life is the life for me. And I know it's silly, but I did buy the pirate paint. Even though I don't, own a Cuddy Black, own one. When we go to 1.0, I'll still have the paint. I won't have a Cuddy Black, but I will buy one. I'll go and save up the credits for one and grab it. Another paint that I like for a vehicle I don't use, the MTC has the, oh shoot. My brain's not working. It's the black and red, the Baracus paint from the A-Team. The A-Team paint for the MTC. I think that's super cool and flavorful. Granted, I am an old friggin' man and love the A-Team. I don't know. Well, for people that play Star Citizen, you probably know who the A-Team is, but for the general internet populace at large, I don't know if everybody knows who the A-Team is. I should have looked. You know what? While we're flying, I'm gonna look. There's a website with the exec hangar timers on it. And we're gonna see what my timing looks like. Let's see. Okay, so the exec hangars might be open if this timer is correct. How can I verify? I don't know. There's another website that I just can't tell. I think they are open. I think it's correct. I'm just gonna have to be careful when I get there. Before we get there, I should bring up my cheat sheet of grade A parts, though. Let's see. I know it's lame. I still don't have these memorized. I need to get them memorized, so I don't need to use the cheat sheet as much. Alright, we're almost there. So what am I looking for? Snowblind Glade. This is the part that I have trouble with. The cooler names. I can never remember which ones are good. Snowblind Glacier, Nightfall, Avalanche, Blizzard. It's just all cold sounding names. Okay. Okay, let's orient. Let's see, there's one. Where are the other two? I guess we'll fly to this one. How far? How disoriented am I? Oh, no, wait, there. Okay, I'm just far away, that's all. I think I saw a ship, though. No, wait, it's just the end of that antenna. Is this the other two above me? No. Wait. No? Okay. What is this? What have we got? Kind of looks like an F8C. We're on the underside. He might be inside. Oh, dude, he's got some parts. I don't know if his parts are physicalized, though. I don't know if the F8C parts are physicalized. Where the heck did he park? What am I looking at? Is he on the underside? No, and I'm about to crash. Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
Engines offline.
We're gonna go see if the parts are physicalized on that ship. I do not know if they are or not. Ah, come on. Nope. Okay, fine. Whatever. Nope, that didn't work. Dude, give me a working button. What are we doing? What are we doing? Close the friggin' door. Why is it? Why are you giving me such a hard time? Little shit. Oh my goodness. Look. It's already taking longer than it should. Alright. There, that one worked. Now, just because when you're out of your ship, things kind of look different than when you're seated inside your ship, I like to point the nose of my ship towards, like, whatever objective I'm trying to get to. If that makes sense. Is there anybody in it? Doesn't look like it. Alright, this is gonna kind of be the test. Where are the parts? Well, you know what? Let's just see if I can get into it. Oh, I saw something. Stop! Stop! That's storage. Does he have anything in here? No. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. It kind of doesn't look like parts are physicalized. Like, I don't see anything labeled cooler and stuff. Oh man, my hand flying up in front of my face scared the shit out of me. All right. So let's just move on. Where, you know, I don't know where the other stations are. Nope, stop. Look, physics in space is weird. There we go. All right. Back in the seat.
Engines online.
those ships moving? They are. That's an Idris. That's a fucking Idris. Ugh. Capital ships. The bane of my existence. I just don't really have anything to deal with them right now. It probably is the next station, though. What's my highest signature? 16? Ugh. Is that an Idris, or am I just insane? No, it looks Idris shaped. Might be in its name, or the player's name. Okay, I have no idea what that ship is. I'm wrong. Let me just... Yeah, no, it is an Idris. What's that? That's a Guardian. Where is... Okay, that's where I just was. Oh, is he coming this way? I don't want to deal with him. We're gonna go faster than the Idris. Come on. There we go. That is not the F8 that I was looking at. What's this? That is the Idris. There's the Guardian. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Come on, don't black out, don't black out. No, I effed up my speed and everything. Okay, hold on. Is this guy flying at me? Yeah. Fly decoupled for a second. Or not. Oh, my decoupled button's not working? Well, shit. Why did that come unbound? Yeah, my decoupled button's not working. Oh, there he is. Well, hmm.
Shield system online. Quantum drive is now off.
Hold on. Well, I just have a hard time competing with, an Idris and a full crew. So I think I might call it there. I know this was a short one. I know I started late. I apologize. But when am I streaming again? It's Thursday. So I'm streaming again Sunday. As far as I'm aware, that one will be at the proper time for the proper length of time. Maybe I'll maybe I'll go a little long and make up for lost time. But I hope you all have a good evening. If you want to watch more of my content, which is mostly guides right now, you can check out my YouTube channel. If you want to keep up to date on my schedule and if I'm starting late and things like that, you can check out my Twitter account. But yeah, I'll be streaming again Sunday. In the meantime, I just hope you all stay safe. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you in the verse sometime. Take it easy, guys. And you know what? Before I get all the way out of here, can we raid someone? Actually, you know what? I'm bad about this. Let's do that. Let's do that. We're gonna raid somebody. Hold on. Hold on. I'm so bad at this. I've only done one raid ever. We're gonna try it real quick. All right, you know what? I take it back. I think there's only one person in here. I'm just gonna let you figure out where to go on your own. I do apologize. If you want me to raid more, I don't know. Let me know. I feel weird about raiding, okay? Like if you've only got potentially less than, I don't know, 5 people on your channel and you want to raid someone who you enjoy watching their content and they've got like 200 people, I feel weird about that and I don't know why. So, well, guys, y'all take it easy. I'll get over my own self at some point. Y'all be safe. I'll catch y'all Sunday.